Hello, and thanks for viewing this video. The reason we're making this short video is to show you how to use your word processing software to count your message characters for you. Doing this makes the process faster, easier, and will give you an accurate character count, and it's a lot less time consuming and frustrating than counting the characters manually. Before we start the demo, I want to mention a couple of things. The messages that you send to Daily Deals are limited to 160 characters. And the reason for this is our service providers limit us to 160 characters. So you need to make your message to the point and in some case use abbreviations. Now if you send us a message that's over 160 characters, we will either attempt to abbreviate some of the words in your message, or more likely we're going to send it back to you and ask you to send us another message that is less than or equal to 160 characters. For our purposes, a character is any letter, number, punctuation mark, or empty space between words or at the end of your message. Some of the more frequently used abbreviations, if you want to use abbreviations, are at, for at, use the at symbol, EXP for expires, and BOGO or BOGO for buy one, get one free. Your representative should have given you several pages of sample messages we've created to give you some creative ideas of how to structure your message. And we also hope that you subscribe to the Daily Deals list, and that way you can see the other offers being presented and possibly get some ideas from your competitors. Now I'm going to show you how to take advantage of character counting using Microsoft Word on a PC, Pages for the Mac user, and Google Documents for any computer that can connect to the internet. I'm going to start off with Microsoft Word, and I'm going to open a blank page up here, and I'm going to paste in some sample messages that I had previously created. What we want to do is we want to count the characters that are, let's say, in this first message. And I've done this earlier, and that message has got 94 characters. So what we want to do is just highlight the message. Let me go back a little bit. See, when I put the cursor at the end of the message, you can see that I have several empty spaces at the end of the message. So always make sure that your cursor is right at the end of the message. Highlight your message. Go up here to Tools, up at the very top. Open that drop down. Go to word count, and you're going to see that the characters with spaces is the line we want to pay attention to. We have 94 characters. That's the same thing that I had right here. Let's click OK. I'll show you another way to do that. If you follow my cursor and go down to the bottom of the screen, you're going to see this box that says word count. Click on that. That gives you this exact same information. Now, if you don't highlight any of the messages and you click on this, and we'll use a top toolbar here, we'll hit word count. That's going to give us the information for all the characters in the entire document. You don't want that. So you want to make sure that once again you highlight the message. We'll use the bottom one this time. And that says 110 characters, and there I have 110 characters. So that's the way you do it on Word. It's quick, it's easy, and it's accurate. I'm not going to save this. Now we're going to go to Pages, and this will open up a blank document in Pages. Once again, I'm going to paste in those same messages. Using Pages is very similar to Word. Highlight your message. We'll start at the top. No, excuse me. At the bottom, we go down here to this right here, and it gives you your word count. Click on that. Your document inspector box opens up. You're going to want to make sure that this first selection here is highlighted, and you'll come down here and you'll see that we have got 94 characters, which once again is the same as what we've got over here. So that's the way you do that. Let me close this and show you another way to do it. We've got our message highlighted. We go up here to the upper right hand corner, hit inspector. Once again, make sure this box is highlighted, and you have 94 characters. Now if you take and don't have anything highlighted, you can see this range shows the document. It's showing you all the information for the entire document. We've got 940 characters. We don't want that information. Just go in and highlight that message, and it shows up with 94 characters with spaces, and that's what we want. Quick and easy way to do it on Pages. We're going to close this out, and I'm going to show you how to do this on Google Documents. The nice thing about Google Documents is that if you have an account with Google, which is easy to open, anywhere you've got a computer that is hooked up to the internet, you can get your information. So what we're going to do here is I've opened a browser. I use Firefox, but you can use any browser. I'm going to type in Google Documents or Google Docs. It pulls it up. You want to select the documents. Here we don't want the spreadsheets or presentations. And you may see a couple different views here. This down below in the generic returns is the same. Just click on Documents. It will take you to a screen here where it talks about Google Documents. You just hit the Try Google Docs Now. Demo, we don't want that. Just click on the Get Started tab up here on top. And this next page is going to ask you to create an account. If you do not already have a Google account, all you have to do is enter your current email address, your password. It asks you for your location, your birth date, your word verification. I usually have to do this 2 or 3 times to get these letters right because they always look different to me than what they actually are. Accept their terms of service and hit Create My Account. I've already got an account created, so I'm going to back up here to the main browser window. I'm going to go to Google Login, hit Enter, hit Sign into Google. There's a lot of different ways you can get to this screen. I'm going to enter in my email address. And I'm going to enter my password. Hopefully that pre-entered it correctly. I'm going to hit Sign In. There I'm in my account. I'll run down here to My Products and hit Documents. Now if documents don't show up in here, hit the Edit button and it'll open another screen up. You can select Documents, and then from there forward it will show up here. Click on Documents. Opened up my main page. You can see here I've got a document that I saved yesterday in here, but we want to open a new document, so we're going to move right over here to the left hand side and we're going to click Create New. We're going to select Document. This will open up a document. I am going to paste in the messages that I used previously. These are the same messages. All you need to do is highlight your message, make sure you don't have any extra characters in it. Go up here to your tools on your bar up here, hit the drop down, hit word count, and characters with spaces is 94, and that is the same as we've got right here. Let me do that again for you. We will do this message down here. We just highlight the message, stop right at the end of the message. Go up here to your toolbar, hit Tools, Word Count, Characters with Spaces, 156. That's what I've got here. Quick, easy way to do it. Once again, I usually, after I count my characters, I will enter them on a line just below the message for future reference. If you want to save this document, come up here once again to the upper left-hand side. It says Untitled Document. Click that. It'll open a box. It says Rename Document. I'm just going to put in here sample messages. And I'm going to click OK. It will save it. You can see right up here on the upper right-hand side, it says that that message has been saved. Now I'm going to close this tab. This will take us back to our main screen, and you'll see that Sample Messages is a document that we just saved. That was at 9:50 a.m. And if you want to open that, just click right there. And those are our messages again. We'll close that tab once again. And if you want to delete that document, check that box right here. hit Actions, move to Trash. That's how you delete a message. That is the simple, easy way to use character counting on Word, Pages, or Google Documents. And once again, the neat thing about Google Documents is that it's portable, it's simple. You can access it from any computer, so no matter if you're at home, on the road, you've always got access to that document. Thanks again for watching this video. I hope this has helped you out. If you have any questions or concerns, be sure to contact your representative. Their contact information will be on all the emails that you receive from us. Once again, thank you.